Just wanted to thank you guys for taking the time to jump on and hear a little bit more, and just don't hesitate to ask any questions that you have, because I think that you guys can all kind of learn from each other. You might ask a question that somebody else didn't think of. And I think they can write it in the chat box if they have a question, or they can, just unmute themselves and ask a question. But I just wanted to kind of let you guys know, Suzanne, the gal that was just talking, so she is my direct upline. Suzanne Irwin, and she lives in Kansas City. We met a few years back with a different company. So if any of you guys watched the Facebook Live video that I did, she's kind of the one that I had said, I just kind of was scrolling through and just happened to see her post. Anyway, so she's a stay-at-home mom. Her husband, Rodney, is a firefighter. And she has a daughter, JC, and she has a business background, but she's been involved with network marketing for about 4 years or so. So she definitely has experience there. But she's only been with World for like 4 months. So she's had really amazing success in a short period of time. And so right now she's recently promoted to the rank of Diamond, which basically means with our company that she produced $50,000 US dollars in a single pay cycle, which is typically like a 7-day period. So I'm sure she can talk to you a little bit more about that if you have questions about like the rank and that sort of thing. But she is amazing, and I got to spend the weekend with her in Minneapolis, and I'm just super excited to be on the team with her. So she'll be able to be the one to answer most of your questions tonight. So thank you, Suzanne.
Yes, you're welcome. Thanks for having a call. Thank you guys for all jumping on and just coming to learn a little bit more about our product that we have and a little bit more about the opportunity. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, so I went ahead and muted everybody. And then I'm going to run through a quick presentation slideshow so you guys can kind of see some of the information. And then, Kim, whenever I share my screen and I do the slideshow, I can't see you guys anymore because of how my computer works. So just unmute yourself and let me know if like you can't hear me or something. So because I won't be able to see you if you're like waving your hands or something at me. So let me share my screen just 1 second. Okay, so you guys should see the world slide and then me up in the right-hand corner. So I will just continue, and if you can't hear me, Kim, just let me know. So, okay, I just want to get started. Again, thank you, Kim, for that introduction. I know that we have probably a different, different group mix of people on here tonight. So again, just thank you for jumping on and taking a look at what we have. Some of you, might be just doing her a favor and jumping on. Some of you might actually be looking for something that could change the landscape of your family's, financial future. So just really keep an open mind on some of the information that I'm going to share. And then of course we can answer questions and things like that at the end. But I can promise you guys, you probably have never heard of anything like this before within the network marketing direct sales space. This is actually the first time that something like this has ever kind of come around. So just keep an open mind and I'll keep going. The next slide is basically our income disclosure. And it just helps us keep us in alignment with everything. So we just have to play that as well. So I'll go ahead and play that for you.
To see our full income disclosure, please visit our website at www.worldgn.com.
Okay, so in case you all, I'm not sure if you've seen our 3 or 7 minute video, but in case you have not, I'll just go through real quick kind of what our flagship product is. It's called the HELO. So the HELO stands for Health and Lifestyle Oracle. So one of our taglines is that it's basically like a Fitbit on steroids. But honestly, I hate comparing it to a Fitbit because it actually does so much more so much better. It's actually more of like a health monitoring device. So it does your basic, things like steps and calories, heart rate, breath rate, mood, energy, and sleep. It also, one of my favorite features is that it monitors blood sugar, or I'm sorry, not blood sugar yet, blood pressure, and EKG. So another really cool feature that it has is called the Guardian function. So we have the ability through our WeCare system, is what it's called, WeCare, and LifeLog monitoring system. So where you're able to actually monitor your biometrics in real time. So you could set an alert for you or a loved one. So say your blood pressure or heart rate goes out of range, then you and your loved one would be alerted. And so, it's just really cool that you can monitor each other. So like my mom has one, and so I can actually click on the app and see, where she's at, what she's doing, I can see like if her blood pressure is high or low, or, things like that. So really cool function. We also have a panic button. So I have mine on here. If you can see, there's a little button here. If you hit that twice, it will send an alert to your loved one. It'll send like a GPS alert of your coordinates. So just a really cool feature. It gives you peace of mind if you're on a walk or something by yourself and you sense some danger. You can hit that twice, and then your loved one would get that GPS notification of where you are. So we call it life sensing technology. So just truly amazing. But what I mentioned earlier, so we do have coming as well, is blood glucose monitoring and blood alcohol. So this will be non-invasively, just through a PPG technology that we are going to be offering soon. So these features are coming out soon. We don't know the exact date for the blood glucose or the blood alcohol. We're actually in the final testing phases of that. And then we also have a mosquito shield that's coming. So basically your Hilo will know the species of mosquitoes in the area, and you will actually be able to deter those species away from you because of how the technology works in the device. So this is our Hilo, our flagship product, basically what it is and, kind of where it's going. And then here on this slide, so basically I'm going to walk you guys through 5 main points, what we're all about here at World. So this slide, what I love is just, it just shows you that we are in the wearable technology industry. And according to Forbes, 123 million pieces were sold last year, which made it, the industry, about a $14 billion industry. So if you guys, look around when you're out and about, I'm sure that you can see that 1 in 4 people are wearing some type of device on their wrist. So like a Fitbit or a Hilo or an iWatch or, something like that, a Garmin. So the industry is projected to go to 34 billion by 2020, which is about a $20 billion growth from 14 billion. So this growth is going to actually happen with or without you or me, or without World. So it's going to go no matter what. So what we do know about technology is that it's one of the most explosive industries in the entire world. It doesn't slow down, never moves backwards, doesn't wait for you or me. And so just kind of think of Fitbit and Uber, Tesla, Airbnb, all those technology companies. So this is really the first time in history that the average person can really get in front of the wave and, basically get a piece of technology money. Okay, so again, this slide just shows that we have no competition. So if we talk about the industry of network marketing, the facts is that it's here to stay. The industry is over 100 years old. So all the companies that you guys can think of, like Mary Kay and Avon, Tupperware, Amway, the industry as a whole, this last year did over $183 billion in global revenue. So it's actually up like over 400%. So the truth is there is a lot of good product out there, but 80% of the products out there are, in skincare and makeup and supplements and lotions and things like that. So lots of good products, but it is very crowded. So we are just, the first company, the first ones to have wearable technology. So we really are in the right place at the right time. We've been on Fox News, the Today Show, and several other local news channels. So here, what's just huge for us is that we are a 6-year-old company, but we're publicly traded. So our ticker symbol is WRMT. So we have a AAA plus rating in the Direct Sales Association, and we're in the top 100 network marketing companies. So we've been tested, established, but we do have that ground floor opportunity, with this being the first time, that World Global Network has been in the United States. So it just came over here this year. So we're literally launching a continent in this company and launching a device that's the first of its kind. So truly the world is our playground. We are in 195 countries, and we have 15 offices worldwide. So the third point is that that's huge for us. We're actually partnered with Toshiba. So Toshiba is a $54 billion company, 100-year-old company. So when it comes to efficiency and accuracy, this really just speaks to the credibility of the company. This is the first time in history that a technology company has partnered with a network marketing company. So this partnership speaks to the legitimacy and accuracy of the device. So Toshiba actually manufactures the chip in the device. And then this man on the slide, his name is Fabio Galdi. So he's our CEO. He actually owns the algorithms of our device. So he's been the CEO for the entire 6 years, since our company was born. His gift zone has always been in technology. So he's a big, huge creator and inventor. So he actually also invented and launched one of the first touchscreen LCDs into the market. So we often get the question asked, if this is such a great product, why doesn't he just sell it to Toshiba? So Toshiba actually wanted to buy it from us, but Fabio wouldn't sell. He firmly believes in the network marketing model as the most efficient and effective way to bring a product to market and creating financial freedom for hundreds of thousands of families like us. So not just CEOs and big companies. So another little story I like to share about him is that his father had diabetes, and actually his father did the daily grind and worked for 40 years. And then recently he actually passed away. He had type 1 diabetes, and he died unexpectedly. So with the blood glucose coming out soon, Fabio just truly cares about people, and he wants to be able to help people, with helping monitor their health daily. And then he truly does want to, give back and help families, through financial freedom. So he's just a really great man. So another thing that sets us apart from other wearable technology companies is that we actually just released our own custom API, which basically means we own our own app store. So if you follow the story of Apple took over the mobile industry at a time, when no one thought they were anything. So if you guys probably remember Nokia and Motorola, they dominated the mobile industry. So it wasn't because of Apple's hardware that set them apart. It was actually the entrance of their app store. They were the first company to do that, actually. So they went from 800 apps in their first year to now they have over 2.3 million apps in their app store. So this is like a $3 billion revenue per month through microtransactions and app downloads and plug-in purchases for Apple. So just the app store is just a huge industry. So we do at World, we own our own platform for wearable technology. Currently, we have over 100 of the greatest app developers working on custom apps and plugins. That'll take your bioperimeter readings and things like that. Create custom fitness programs, things that we just can't even imagine yet. So this will all be added value for our customers. So what does that mean for, in terms of earnings for a distributor? Basically, you build up your customer base once, and then as people download apps, that come in, all of that volume will come in and kind of trickle down through the organization as residual income. So we will also get paid on some of, like, if there's app purchases and things like that. So speaking of Apple, I also want to point out that we have a man named Antonio DeRosa who works for World Global Network. So basically, he was the man that designed the iPhone 5, 6, and 7. So you'll notice on the packaging of our devices that it has a very Apple-like feel. And then also we have a new phone coming out as well that I'll mention on one of the next slides as well. So here, just basically easy systems. We have a simple, efficient system, basically a 3-minute video, a 7-minute video, and then a 30-minute webinar. We have live opportunity webinars twice a day, 7 days a week, numerous recordings and things like that. So we truly are a home-based business. We don't have hotel meetings or in-home parties or anything like that. Everything is literally done online through webinars like this. I didn't obviously come up with these systems. They've been passed down through some of the best network marketers in the world. Google, the top 100 network marketing income earners in the entire world. And you guys will find that number 4 is actually Nat and Shanita. They've been in our company involved for about 13 months, and they make about $1.2 million per month. Crazy. It's just crazy to wrap your mind around that. Ramasio Fulcher is on the screen here. He has actually moved from number 42 to number 19. And Kim and I actually were trained by him this past weekend. So he's just an amazing man. But he has, been with our company for just a short period of time, and he has already, dropped down to the number 19 income earner, and he's with our company. And then also, one of my personal mentors, Saville and Rachel Coe, they actually live here in Kansas City where I live. They're the number 5 income earners in the United States with our company in North America. So just, this slide basically just shows you that this is more than just the dollars, that it's so incredible, but the compressed time frame that these incomes have been achieved. And then we have proven leadership that basically just is the shortcut to success. So currently we only have around 9,000 business builders in North America currently. So this just really shows you how ground floor we really are, that it's really a time for everyone to kind of jump in if they want to. And so here kind of just shows how far we've come already. So we have already sold way over 500,000 devices just during our pre-launch. Actually that's when I joined, during pre-launch. So we're actually going to sell over 1 million this year, helos. Over the next 3 years, we're projected to sell 12 million. So out of 411 million that will be sold in the entire wearable industry. So this turns us into a $3 billion company. So actually just announced at the International Convention in Thailand in May, in just 10 months, you can see on this slide that we've already hit 5%, and we just wanted 3%. So we're actually already, over that goal. And so we've already, in 2016, number 1 was Fitbit, Garmin number 2, and Samsung number 3. So we also pay out 50% in commissions to the field. So honestly, just think about how much of this, you guys could have, for your family's life to be changed forever too. So it's just really growing, really rapidly. And this is our Infolio phone that I kind of mentioned earlier. And then you can see the little green BioZen shield on the back of the phone. So that's actually called a BioZen chip. So what it does, basically we're also plugged into, our electronics and things like that. Or actually, let me show you it on my phone. It's just a sticker chip you just stick on the back of your phone. So once this new phone comes out, that sticker chip is actually going to be built in the device, so you won't actually have to have a sticker. But the phone's just going to be amazing. It's going to have a longer battery life. It's an Android operating system. But one thing that we just don't really talk about in North America is electronic or electromagnetic smog, so radiation. So this is huge in Asia and some of the Eastern countries, and we're just starting to really talk about that here in North America. But we will be the first phone that has this BioZen chip to where it'll be radiation free. So just really cool that that's coming out. That's actually going to be coming out pretty soon as well. So the fifth point here is just our incredible compensation plan. So for those that have been in direct sales or network marketing, this might mean a little bit more to you, but or some of you might not have any idea what I'm talking about, but basically we have a binary compensation plan. So it's a 21% binary to unlimited depth. So it just keeps going and going. And we also have up to 10 generations of check matching. So I have never seen anything like this before, and I've been, like Kim said, in other network marketing company in the past. I've seen 6- and 7-figure earners leaving their companies, their current companies, and coming to World just within the past few months, just because the whole industry in network marketing is really, watching us and watching what we're doing. So we're actually, disrupting the space. Because honestly, we just don't have any competition. So here's kind of on the slide here how you get started with us. Basically, you just pick a pack. So if you see yourself as just more of a customer, you just like the product, then you could do like the personal pack, which is $349. You can still refer people. You get 10% referral commission. It does come with a box of germanium stones. And the germanium stones, basically you put on the inside of your band, on the inside, so where it touches your skin. And germanium actually helps increase blood flow, and it also reduces inflammation in the body. So we're actually also going to have a blood oxygen app coming out as well. So they're showing that within 10 minutes of wearing these stones that it's been increasing blood oxygen levels by 1 to 2 points. So I'm just really excited about that as well. So typically for business builders, they would come in with a family pack or a premium pack, which you see in the middle of the screen there. Basically, this just reduces your price point down per device. So for the family pack, you get 4 helos, 4 sets of colored bands. So the bands actually switch out to different colors. And you get 4 of those. So you get 4 helos and then 4 bands to go with each. And then you also get a 4-pack of the BioZen stickers. And they're actually free in that pack as well, in the family pack. And then in the premium pack, you just basically the same thing, but you get 6 instead of 4. So you save about $700 with the family pack and then $1,200 with the premium. So we came in with the premium, or I'm sorry, with the family pack. It's really been nice to have, extras on hand. We've actually bought a second family pack since then. So we, like, as people kind of join, we'll give them a helo up front, and then kind of when theirs comes in, we can just hand them, we'll just kind of swap and trade and things like that. So it's nice to have extra. And then also at the end of the slide there, some people just come in with a BioZen, and I think that pack there, you get 38. So basically you get 8 free with that discount there. So this is how you join. Pretty simple. You just pick the pack that you like. And again, if you see yourself as just a customer, then you kind of can pick whichever one you would like. And then business builders typically go with the family or the premium. So one of the last things I'll talk about here is our loyalty membership. It's $59 per month, and you get 5 of our upgraded apps. So you get the free app that runs our device, but you want to have, say you want to have your data stored over time. We also have what's called a Pro app upgrade. So you can have that on 5 devices, and you get that upgrade for free, basically, when you're on the loyalty plan. This loyalty plan is also a protection plan. So it protects your devices. So say that you broke your Helo, or just, maybe it wasn't just working, maybe you got it wet in the water or something. Basically you can get 2 replaced, no questions asked or anything, per year, as long as you're on the loyalty plan. What I like about the loyalty plan is you also get 75 points every single month, which are equivalent to dollars. So you can use that towards other products. So like, when the next generation Helo comes out, or when the phone comes out, or you can use it for Biozen. So basically it's just like money that you can spend. And then you also get a 1% commission, which is, so like I talked about the binary plan, how it's 20%. We actually have a 21% binary. So that 1% is called a money box. So basically what they do is they hold the 1% in your back office, and after 12 months, you get paid that 1%. So it's basically like a little savings account that they kind of give you after each year. So kind of cool. So here we also speak in terms of sales volume, because we are an international company. So the loyalty membership is equivalent to 30 sales volume. So every month when people's loyalty membership renews, that 30 sales volume comes up into your organization. So it kind of flows up, and you get paid off of that as well. So you get $6. You earn $6 off of every single person's loyalty that you get back in your paycheck. So it actually pays for itself, honestly. It comes out of your account, but then it kind of comes back into your account as well. So typically, think of other companies that might have some type of membership, and they have certain supplements that you get mailed every month or so, but then you basically accumulate too much like makeup or too much skincare, and then people end up canceling. So unfortunately, the industry standard is about 10 to 12% people stay on their auto ship, but with World, we have an 80% retention rate, because people get on it and they stay on it because of the way that they've really designed it for us. So it's basically I think it's, let's see, $1,400 value, plus you get that extra 1% commission. So I've gone through a lot of stuff on here, everything here that makes this such an incredible opportunity. Like I said too, no competition, no requalifications, no monthly shipping charges or anything like that. The 21% binary, check matching. We have trips and cars as well, and everything like that. That I didn't even mention. But just again, like this is just where the space of wearable tech is going. We just so happen to be fastly rising the #1 product in that space. So we actually don't have enough distributors to meet the demand right now in the US and Canada. So again, like I said earlier, we have about 9,000 business builders. So again, I'm just really excited that you guys are on here just to kind of take a look and see what we have to offer. So we like to finish with this quote, as he says, "The secret of success in business is in detecting where the world will go and getting there first." So what we have right here is, now it's amazing and it's moving quickly. So again, Kim, thank you for hosting this call. And for all of you that jumped on, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. But so you might be an A, B, or C. So if you're a C, that usually means that you're out. Maybe this just isn't for you. If you're a B, you guys might have some more questions. So I'm fine if you want to stay on the line and we can kind of go through some of those questions if you guys have any. Or you might be an A. So basically you're in and you're ready to get signed up. You just kind of need to pick the pack that you want. So again, just let Kim know when we, either now on the call or when we get off, of course, obviously no pressure or anything like that. So again, just thank you all for jumping on. And can you guys see me now? Okay. So again, we can stay on and I can stop the recording and we can